Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another GTA 6 video. Today, we're going to be going through all of the animals we got to see in the GTA 6 trailer one. Once we actually go through all of those, I wanted to revisit the leaked videos from last year because there are so many more animals from those leaked videos. So, if you want to know all about the animals in GTA 6, at least what we know so far, then this is the video for you. Let's start with the trailer, starting with the opening scene. Actually, we got to see a couple of birds, and it seems like birds are going to be everywhere, much like they are in real life. It's hard to really tell what sort of species these are, but you would imagine there's going to be some sort of seagulls in this game. We actually maybe can see a seagull in this if we zoom in. There's only a couple of pixels here standing on the roof. So again, birds are going to be everywhere. That does look like some sort of seagull. It is also Florida. I mean, seagulls are always near the coast, near water, so it makes sense we're going to see a lot of seagulls. Also, going back to the other shot, we got to see a bunch of birds on the power lines. You know, those could just be normal birds again you see in real life. So birds, yeah, birds are going to be in the game. Next up, we have the turtles. We have a couple of them here. We can actually see there are actually 4 of them scattered on the bottom part of this screenshot. I guess the real-life name is the loggerhead turtle here. But again, it is Florida. It is the coastal area. You're going to see a lot of these turtles. In that same sequence, we actually got to see a couple of other animals. This little group of animals are bottlenose dolphins. You see these all over when you're in the water out in the coast. They do usually appear in groups, which is what you saw in the trailer. So that is really cool. And then the other animal we got to see from this sequence is a shark. A tiger shark, more than likely. That is what's swimming here close to the shore. Now that is real close to the shore. It's going to be interesting to see how it interacts with the NPCs. Like, is it just going to go up and start biting people? I don't know how that's going to work. That's going to be really funny though, because we all know there's some sort of funny event with that. But here we have the tiger shark. In real life, I believe it does have a low rate of attack on humans. So maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just, you know, swimming along. But of course, that's going to be a really cool thing to see in the game. And actually, we have one more animal from this sequence. It's these birds up at the top. These are brown pelicans. They are flying there in a big old group. Here's what it looks like in real life. Apparently, this is one of only 2 species present in the state of Florida. So that'll be another really cool bird to see in the game. Then, of course, we have this massive shot of, I'm assuming, the Everglades. We have a bunch of different animals here. The most obvious one, of course, is the flamingo. We can see a bunch of them here just chilling out, some of them flying. I think they're also the ones flying in the background there as well. So a lot of flamingos in this game. Of course, this is what a flamingo looks like in real life, and these are found all over near Miami. So you're going to see a lot of them in this game. If we zoom in behind the flamingos, you can actually see some ducks behind the flamingos just chilling out in the water. So it does look like Rockstar taking their Order 2 animal knowledge and they're applying it to this game. We're going to see a lot of these different types of animals, and I'm assuming they're going to react to the world just like they did in Order 2. Here we have another bird from the scene. This is a heron. One does look pink. One looks blue. I think there's 2 different variants. There's a pink heron. There's a blue heron. Here's, I think, a pink heron from real life. So another really cool bird we're going to see. Of course, in this scene, we have the little doggy, the little chihuahua-looking dog. Probably something like this. I'm sure there's going to be other bigger dogs, but of course, that's the one we got to see from the trailer. In this shot, we have a green iguana just chilling on this homeless dude's shoulder. So again, you're just going to see some crazy stuff in this game. Of course, here's what a green iguana looks like in real life. I don't know if it's going to go after people. That would be pretty funny if you just sick it on people if they don't give him money. That would be a funny event, I think, that Rockstar would do. But again, green iguana. Now, this is actually something I personally didn't notice even watching the trailer a million times. In this shot, where we have the keys at the bottom left here, if we zoom in, you can see some little what looks to be animals. I guess more than likely, these are actually manatees. You see manatees all over in Florida. so it would make sense they're going to be in this game. And honestly, going back to the picture from the trailer, it does look like a manatee. I don't think it looks like a shark or a dolphin or anything else. So I think it makes sense that this is actually a manatee. Of course, and we saw this many times in the trailer, we have alligators. I mean, look, you don't need to see a real-life picture of an alligator. We're going to have a bunch of alligators all over the place in the wilderness, in the city, here in a gas station here. So yeah, alligators, of course, are in the game. Actually, going back to the animals shot in the Everglades, there's a couple of other animals in this scene. Back in the distance, it's hard to make out, but it looks to be some sort of deer. Apparently, this is a key deer in real life. These are found in the Florida Keys, and it has a very similar look to that animal from the trailer. Also, I posed this question a couple of days ago. There was this little black dot in the shade here. Like, was Rockstar hiding an animal? What's this all about? That more than likely is actually a boar, a wild boar. You can see wild boars are black here. So it sort of fits with what we see in that trailer shot, and they are found in Florida. So it does make sense. If we go back to that shot, that might be a boar. I thought maybe it could be like a black bear, but I don't think bears are down in the Everglades. I think it's more than likely some sort of pig. We see what that shadow is. And then also, if we zoom in here, this is just some speculation because it's really hard to tell if this is even an animal, maybe. But that almost looks to be some sort of python, obviously a massive snake. And then the only other thing we got to see from the trailer, it's not an animal exactly, but we have a perfect sign of Chop, probably just a little Easter egg, but it is cool. Maybe that's one of the dog variants, you get to see in the game, in addition to that little chihuahua. But those are all the animals from the trailer, and honestly, that's quite a bit. But there's a lot more that we know of from the leaks. So there was a picture in one of the leaks, and this is a very dumbed-down graphical interpretation of it. It was a hierarchy of animals in the Everglades or like in the swamps. Of course, humans at the top. Then you have alligators and snakes, presumably that python. But I'm sure there's other snakes. So you can see not only from the trailer, but from these leaked videos from last year, there are going to be a lot of animals in this game. It's not going to be just a couple of birds, a couple of deer, and stuff here and there like it was in GTA 5. There are going to be a lot more interactions with the animals, a lot more immersive events with the animals like in Order 2. So in addition to all the GTA stuff, there's going to be a lot of cooler 2 stuff, we'll call it, in this game. And I'm very excited for it. Hope you guys are as well. But that is all we know so far about all of the animals in this game in GTA 6. Of course, once the trailer 2 comes out, hopefully, maybe we get some more information, get to see a little bit more about the Everglades, because we really only got to see that one shot. But of course, until then, this is everything we know. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to do it for today's GTA 6 video. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy, subscribe for more GTA 6 content, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.